Hello and welcome to another edition of Durin Rebuilds Moria. I am your host, Durin Deathless, and I am coming to you from the start of the game world. Behind me is where your character starts out at, for those of you first playing the game or about to start. Got a little rope ladder here. What you see on my character is a bunch of endgame stuff, so slight spoiler if you don't want to see that, or maybe if you like it, you can have something to aspire to. That is what you'll eventually look like, somewhat, with some customizations there. Alright, now I'm going to start by adding what the story is all about, which is lighting. So I've cleared out this area here. It was all filled with dirt, and more dirt. So I'm going to add some wall torches. Ooh. Strange clipping there. That's alright. Come around the corner here and first encounter the Holland doors. These are the Great East doors that lead to the Holland Gate. Kind of beautiful there. When you first start out the game, they are sealed. I have broken the seal, but I have not finished this game world, so it is not open. So I'm going to continue on adding some lighting as I see fit. It's one of the earliest things you can do in the game is add lighting wherever you like. You can add as much or as little wherever it will stick. Now here, it's a bit of a lighting, well, there's some shadow area here. But the walls aren't exactly flat like I'd like them for adding lights. Plus there's that cool decor. So I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. I've added torches along pedestals. I think those make the best ones for now until we get perhaps some later stage stuff. I'm also not going to add or pave over the natural bricklaying that the game devs did in this early section. There's a lot of it with this crisscrossing overlaid brickwork. I personally like that aesthetic. I know a lot of people don't, so they'll pave over it, and that's fine. Maybe we'll get some later flooring options for now. But this is the first bridge that you come to. It's a minor one. The water below is not very deep. In fact, you can jump down and you'll find usually some cranberries to grab, maybe some mushrooms around, that kind of stuff. Hop back up. You can always go around it. Oh, here's a pile of stones. Break. And get some stones. Stones are one of the earliest pieces of the game that you'll find for adding and building things to. You'll need a lot of them over the course of the next few, well, over the course of your time here in Moria. Nothing there, that's just an external facade. This building has, I've already taken the liberty of building, or should I say repairing. It's nice, it's not really furnished right now, and I am not yet replacing any of the missing pieces. I know there's a lot of people who do, and they take careful time to do that, but I'm not going to do that until the devs fix a lot of issues. Right now there's a lot of issues where if you break one piece, even a seemingly innocuous piece that isn't connected to anything, the entire wall or even the entire structure itself will collapse below you. And that's really annoying, and it's also resource intensive, so I'm not going to do that. This area is a little dark, so I'm going to add some more lighting over here. This is one of the somewhat fixed areas of the game. This game is randomly generated, and I say randomly, it's procedurally generated, but a lot of the areas within are somewhat fixed. Maybe little buildings like this are different. My first game world, this particular building was just a platform for a giant brew tank that needed to be repaired. You don't actually repair that big of a brew tank until much later in the game. Hang on a minute. Let's get my... yeah. I missed a tile. Or two. This is my hammer. This is one of the late game hammers. It repairs things a lot more quickly than the early hammers that you get. So if you don't feel like spending a lot of time early on in the game repairing, that is up to you. You can repair as you go along, you can not repair as you go along. That's totally fine. I'll go up the stairs here. This is the first base that you get to. I've just closed off this area from here over to here. It's all kind of half rubble wall. This I've added as well, and I'm just keeping a bunch of stone here, just so I have a place to get to when it gets done. There's a secondary bedroll for some of my other characters. That particular bedroll, it's night. I could take a nap, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to travel to any other areas. I just want to make sure that this area is largely fixed and rebuilt. Again, there's a lot of areas that will be sparsely populated in my world because it's still early on in the development. This game is maybe 4, maybe 5 months old at the time of this video. So let's see. Oh, just one single stone, and once you get it all, it collapses. So as you can see, I've well lit this area here. Oh, we got some orcs. Let's kill some orcs. These are pretty low level orcs, so as you can see, I'm doing massive damage to them with my tier 5 sword. Tier 4? Whatever. As you can see here, I tried to knock down, the door, and it collapsed the frame around the door, leaving the door completely intact and just kind of hanging out there. It's a little odd. Now, I love these. I love these overlapping wood look tiles. These are not available for use in the game yet. I'm hoping later on it will be. Oh, there's a cute statue there. I don't need it. And again, I'm trying to leave as much of the... Ooh. Oh, goodness. Looks like some orcs have been by while I was away. Because they have been knocking on this door. Do some repairing. Anyway, they have... they're not available yet. I'm hoping they will be later, because those are beautiful pieces of flooring. What do we have here? Something sticking out. Alright. Got it. Tiny piece that was in need of repair. This is in need of repair, but it's not clickable, so nothing there. This part of the wall collapsed when I tried knocking on the door below. Real weird. And as you can see, there's a half generated column there, which is kind of funny. Just one of those things where you don't really know what's going on. Don't know what you could be collapsing below. So we're going to start repairing this building. And I'm just going to take some time and do some repairing of these buildings while I talk and comment. These roof pieces... Hang on. I'm going to climb up there. These pieces are all one large piece in the game, but they are another one of those that are pre-rendered and not available, except possibly by a mod. Not entirely sure. I don't use mods in this game yet, just because there's too much inherently brittle, I guess, for lack of a better word, in the game. So until there's some more fixes and stability, I'm gonna leave things largely untouched, much as I can. This is a horizontal beam. It's also not available in the game. This is one of those piece. Oh no, there it is. There we go. Wasn't sure entirely that I could get it repaired. Sometimes you have pieces that are embedded inside of other pieces, and you can't repair them because they're not clickable. Yellow bar is your stamina bar. The blue bar to its left is the tiredness bar. And yes, I can absolutely go on top. There's another one. Whoa! There. This is one of those where it's made to look unfinished, damaged, crumbling, and is not clickable. So, that's what it is. Again, it's one of those where if I were to swing at it with my late game pickaxe that does a lot of damage, and AoE damage that, I would bring this whole thing down in only a few swipes, and I don't want to do that. My son would love it, but not me. Let's see. There we go. Oh, okay. It'll be tough getting in this corner. I think that's an external wall piece at this point. And for some reason, oh, there we go. Wasn't sure I could get on that. Oh boy. That is up there. There we go. On the ladder. There we go. See how a lot of these is just 2, maybe 3 hits, and it's fully repaired. Which is great, because you can tire out really quickly otherwise. Alright, that is going to be enough for that building. Like I say, over the next several videos, I'm just going to take some time to go through and do some repairs as needed. And I will continue to do that over the course of several videos, and I may come back to some of these once a new patch hits, because every time they put out a new patch, an earthquake occurs in the game and can cause some damage to structures, and more importantly, cause ore to regenerate that you've mined. Here's another area that I have repaired most of. Ooh, missed a spot there. And that's assuming when I reloaded the game it didn't go back to its original health, which I suspect that some of these pieces are doing. I am not going to take the time to try and figure out if that's a bug. It's not what we're here for on this episode. There's another piece. Wholly unrepairable. Its default health is 100%. These look like they can be repaired, but they are already repaired. I repaired them. They actually look worse when they're damaged. No, that's tough to tell. Alright, so we go. This is an external facade. There's nothing behind here but prefab wall, like these pillars and stuff are. So we're just going to do some light repairing here. I'm not going to go all the way up. I kind of like that aspect. Again, maybe in the future, if we get some new pieces, we'll consider replacing that. This, by the stone on the floor, is another area that I cleared out that had been dirt. I'll turn off my torch, and that's fairly lit. I consider this the highway to Durin, or the highway to Durin's highway, the main road, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to clear out some of the rubble. There is a mod that will let you clear out that rubble with some command. You know, remove like this hilly dirt. But I'm not using that. As another streamer friend of mine has pointed out, there's still too many bugs in this, and should the mods fix something that the devs fix something that the mods break. I don't want the game world to collapse or be unusable as a file. Alright. Back here. Alright. This actually is fairly well lit so far. Let's just clear some of this debris out. Plus it gives us some wood. I have an enchantment on my axe that if I could swing it more than once and not destroy it, it would give me a ironwood. Oh, let me get some. What was? Nothing to repair here? No? Okay, good. We need some more light here. I want this place to be well lit. Oh, I'm starving. That's the damage I'm taking. Weird clipping there. Alright. Let's head back to the base and get something to eat. My guy's getting pretty tired. Oh, that's fun. There's a piece of dirt suspended in midair. Don't think I'm able to reach that from here. Oh well. So I'm now down to 3 usable bars on my stamina, and my tiredness is halfway. Ladder there, rather than have to run all the way to those stairs and then back again, just to save myself a little time. Alright, gonna get something to eat and take a snooze. Some repairing. There we go. Eat. Grab a buff. That one's called Hero Spirit. It adds to your stamina and makes it so that you don't lose your stamina not quite as quickly. Okay, it's a bit dark over here. I'm gonna put a sit right there. For now, I will probably replace that later. You know what? I'm actually going to put that right there. And I say that because this wall display is about a perfect fit there. Put that there. Yeah, because I'm going to add just a little bit of gold touches to that. Ooh, that's nice. Don't even have to have anything on there. Like in the wall display, I could add something there, but right now, I don't see a need to. It just adds a little bit of that extra reflective gold. It's really a nice touch. I wonder if there's some other ones around here I could do. I had not noticed that before. It's funny the things you notice some days. I might wall that off, but again, I don't like to cover too much of the ore areas. A, so that I know I've already mined it, and number two, I say when that earthquake happens, it'll be back to regenerating. Potentially. Not all the time. Not a guarantee. Alright. That's good. Could also potentially put those on pedestals, but for right now, this is supposed to be a main thoroughfare from the east gate to the west gate. So I'm gonna leave it alone. That is a nice touch. I do enjoy that. A little dark over in that corner, but I don't really care. There's not much there. Another area that could be mined. This is another area that I've mined what there is in here. There's not much to it. I may come back and clear it out later at some point, but it's not the main road, or what I will make as the main road. Ooh. There we go. I don't know why, but it sometimes takes a while for the lighting to catch up. Whoa. Hey now. I did not bother you. Rude. That looks like it's something, but it's just the light reflecting off of a torch I have on the other side. I'm gonna add some more lighting here. I like to put things lighting on flat surfaces myself. Again, you are free to put whatever lighting you want wherever you want. Okay, now that's the gate to Durin's Highway that direction. And that way goes to the mines, but more importantly to the Elven Quarters. I'm not going to take you all the way out to Durin's Highway yet, because that's not one of the first places you can get to. That gate down the far area is sealed when you first start the game. Go. Let's see. Now that's just a main highway, and I'm not going to clear it just yet. Make sure that I've already got that excavated fully. Yes. I'm not going to clear it all out of 100% rock at this point. That's just too much. I can try and clear some of this out a little bit. There's a distinct lack of good lighting here. Well, because it's nighttime. Yeah. Normally that'd be a lot brighter if it were daytime. So I guess that's okay. Oh, no, it's not. I need to put something on this side and on this side. I've mostly cleared that out. And let's finish the remaining bits here. Just to make it nice and party. Good enough. Like I say, half the time it regenerates even without an earthquake. We will go one more room in because that room, this room is not sealed. Alright, what are we looking at here? We got stairs and fuel. Let's add a wall torch. I like putting torches like that just next to a doorpost. There. And guts. Yep. Need to do some repairs. Oh, I hear some. Ah, hello! I thought I heard someone creeping around. Tell you what, the game ambiance is something else. Like, when you first play this game, it is frightening. It's difficult for solo, and it's frightening, but it's a lot of fun. I think I should just hit one double layer there. Alright. Way up there. Let's see how far we can go. Here we go. Ooh. It's crazy how much this goes dark without a torchlight. There we go. And this is somewhat embedded in the wall. Not real easy to repair. But it is quite lovely. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Ooh, you know what a fun quality of life would be is if they sang while they rebuilt. Not just while they mined, but this game has wonderful dwarves singing, or dwarf songs, I should say. It is a fun surprise. That would be nice to have, too. If you're listening or watching, devs, can you please add some dwarven songs while you're repairing stuff? Don't have to be a buff to go along with it. Just for funsies. Alright, let's go up again. some of these high up. Ooh, hey now, come on. Why will not let me get up there? Weird. Alright. There we go. Oh. Oh, I hear some orcas. Where you at, fellas?
We got orcs.
Excuse me, come back here. Oh, you going to that one? Alright.
That's all you got?
Time to bring out the big guns. Oh, it's a warg. These are a little bit stronger than your normal orcs and wolves of this level, or should I say goblins and wolves. Hi guys. Aw, careful, fellas.
That's one more for me.
I don't want to destroy anything. Not good. It's over. Well, that was fun. That apparently is still lit, I guess. There we go. Just the graphic was not there. Alrighty. Let's add lighting in the middle. This one. That's a lot of good stuff on the ground. I don't have a teleport here. Might want to make one. Another, this says kind of a depot? Wagon depot, I guess? That's what I call it anyway. This one I repaired just enough to put this down. So, let's pop a teleport. There we go. And I'm gonna go in and name it. Durin's Highway Westgate. Or just Durin's Highway West. That's fine. It should work. Alright. I think that'll do it for today. I think that's been a good long one, so thanks for watching this first episode into Durin Repairs Moria. Bye.